With manufacturers like Honda culling more and more bikes from their Aussie lineup each year, I thought we might go straight to the source, Honda Japan, and see exactly what we're missing out on. Here is a list of every bike Honda makes. Let's go through this list and see how many of their current models are being stripped from the Aussie lineup. You might be surprised by the number of top-selling bikes no longer available here. I'm doing this because I get a lot of bike recommendations from you guys, which is awesome, but they're often bikes that are simply not sold here. With all that being said, let's dive in. Let's start at the top and work our way down and compare the bikes that are available to what's being sold in Australia at the moment. So the Goldwing and Goldwing Tour are available in Australia. Now looking at the CB 1300 Super 4, that's not sold here, nor is the CB 1300 Super Bold Door. We don't get the CB 1100 EX or the CB 1100 RS. We do get the Africa Twin, that's sold here, and we do get the Africa Twin Adventure Sports. So that's a tick. Now the new Hawk 11 is not sold here. In fact, it's not sold in many parts of the world. I think that's going to be a Japanese only bike at this stage. The Rebel 1100, that's a bit of an unfortunate translation. The Rebel 1100 is sold in Australia, both the manual and DCT versions. Now the CB 1000RR Fireblade, so the CBR 1000RR is not sold in Australia. We can only get the SP version here. That's interesting. Now I know the CB1000R has been dropped from the lineup. That's no longer available here. Nor is the VFR 800X. We don't get the VFR 800F. The NC750X no longer sold here. Nor is the DCT version. The XADV 750 is no longer sold here. Race base car CBR 600RR. I don't believe that's sold here. We just get the CBR 600RR. Now the CB400 Super 4, definitely not sold here. The CB400 Super Bold Door, definitely not sold here. The CBR 400R, going to say that's definitely not sold here. The 400X, not sold here. GB350, not sold here. GB350S, not sold here. RTL 300R, not sold here. CBR 250RR, that used to be sold here, but not sold here. NSF 250R, not sold here. CB 250R, not sold here. No CRF 250 Rally, so that's not sold here. The Rebel 250 is not sold here. Now the CRF 150R and R2 are not sold here. CB 125R, not sold here. PCX is. Oh, okay, so the PCX 160 is not sold here. PCX EHEV, not sold here. PCX Electric, not sold here. Lead 125, not sold here, I believe. No, not sold here. DO110 we saw, that's not sold here, not sold here, not sold here. Now the DAX 125 I believe is coming. We don't get this Grom base race car, nor do we get this NSF 100 race variant. Bentley is here, or one of the variants. So we get the CRF 125F, CRF 110F and the CRF 50F. And these scooters here, we get the Bentley, but we don't get any of these other ones. Looks like they're all based on the Bentley or something very similar. So there you have it. Now you have a better picture of the state of play of motorcycle sales in Australia, with most of the manufacturers really supporting Australians and having most of their lineup here available. Honda being the noticeable exception, holding back quite a few of their key bikes from the Australian lineup. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. As always, thank you so much for supporting the channel, and hopefully I can get to see all of you again in the next one. Bye for now.